beautiful beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and I'm back with one of my favorite videos of the month. This is the Eureka Crystal Beads collection reveal. They come out the first Thursday of every month. These are not a subscription. These are individual collections which you can purchase and pick up on their site. I will leave the link for this one and for their previous collections right below the video if you'd like to check it out. The themes change every month, but they are filled with beautiful, high quality beads and findings, and each collection is different in its own unique way. So we'll have to see what this one contains. So let's pop into our mailer this month and check out what our theme is. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. So every collection comes with a stunning card that gives us an indication of the color scheme, what we can expect for that month. So let's take out our card and find out a little bit more about this collection. And inside, of course, we also have some information about the theme as well as an organized list of everything that's included. Below that, of course, is our tissue paper bundle containing all of the good stuff. So let's set this aside for just a moment while we take a quick peek at the list. And it looks like our collection this month is called Poppy Fields. Definitely got that indication from the photograph on the card. And as you can see, we're gonna have quite the selection of Japanese seed beads. We're also gonna see some check glass. We have a gemstone selection, some findings, and then we're gonna wrap it up with some Swarovski crystal. So as you can see, this collection costs $54, and that's a savings of $21 over retail. You can, of course, also purchase each of these items individually on their site. They have listed the SKU numbers for everything included. You can just pop those into their search bar and these items will come up. There are no specific color names listed on the slip just because depending on stock levels and replenishment, they may have to make some minor substitutions. They are going to stick very closely with the theme, of course, but it is possible that there could be some slight changes down the line. All right, so now that we have all those important details out of the way, let's get into our beads, shall we? Here is that tissue paper bundle. Let's open it up and get a little peek. And here is what's inside. Does that not just brighten your day already? Just taking a look at all those beautiful colors that are inside this collection. I'm gonna get organized and then we're gonna go down the list and take a close look at everything that's included one at a time. All right, guys, so that first section we're gonna look at is our Japanese seed beads, which happens to be the largest section in this collection this month. This time it's a little bit heavier in seed beads than it normally is. That rotates as well as these color themes. So you just never know what kind of surprise is in store with these as they're coming out with these new collections. But we have quite a few size 11-0 seed bead color selections to check out. So let's look at these together. We have 4 2.5-inch tubes of Toho brand seed beads here. You can see we have some lovely shades included, different tones of red, from more of your brick red tone with more of the brown in it to more of a berry shade with a beautiful silver lining. And this gorgeous pinkish shade right here, again with a silver lining. We also have a bright, what I will call fire engine red. This is a Miyuki brand. And then we have this nice contrast of this medium spring green color. So a great instant boost to your size 11 seed bead stash if you pick up this collection. These are so versatile in so many different projects, whether you like bead embroidery, beaded jewelry, wire work, so many different kinds of things. Now, in addition to the size 11-0, we also received 3 tubes of size 11 Miyuki Delica beads. We have 3 different colors right here. I received this first one in this sort of a caramelly tone with an AB finish. We have a bright sunny yellow with a matte finish, and then a gorgeous shade of bright red. The one I received is also matte with an AB finish or that little bit of a rainbow effect. So 3 very different colors there that will be sure to complement a lot of the different things that you can create with this collection. In addition to those, we also have a tube of size 15-0 seed beads. in the Toho brand. This is another very rich shade of deep red. This one that I received is slightly translucent. And I'm always happy to personally get the extra size 15s because I find that I actually do use them quite often. And I just don't have as many colors of the 15-0s as I do the 11-0s. Now this is our last selection for our seed bead section. This is a tube of size 6. Toho round seed beads is bright cherry red in the opaque glass. Also handy to get a tube of a larger size to go with our assortment here, and certainly an appropriate color in that bright poppy red. So we're off to a great start for this collection. Lots of seed bead projects coming up in the future that I'm foreseeing. Now the next section contains check glass. And the first item that I have here is a strand of 4mm fire polish beads. Check out the stunning color. It's an orangey red with a golden luster. You can see that little bit of a gold dusting look that is coating each one of these beads. And then we also received a strand of very bright, juicy red 6mm fire polish beads. There's 25 pieces on this strand. Look at how glossy these are. Sure to add a beautiful pop of red to whatever you do with these. To round out our check glass section, we also have 2 tubes of some multi-hole beads, which are perfect for bead weaving projects. The first one that we see is this 2.5-inch tube of super duos, which are tons of fun to work with. I received mine in this purple, kind of an eggplant color with a metallic finish. That will go beautifully with some of the tones that are in this collection, and something different than red to round it out. And then next, something else that will be fun to play with is a tube of 2-hole diamond beads. These are the Checkmates beads with the diamond shape and the 2 holes. And let me just take a couple of these out for you to see. I received mine in a jet black color with this glossy finish. And I personally love getting these multi-hole beads mixed in different shapes because I love bead weaving and I love coming up with new designs based on these fun shapes. So that's something that always really inspires me. Those should be fun to play with. Next up, we had that one item in our gemstone section, and this is a gorgeous sparkly strand of 2.5mm spinel high-grade faceted gemstone beads, 185 pieces on the strand. And these remind me quite a bit of the micro-faceted quartz beads we received in March's Verdant collection in the beautiful shades of green. This, of course, is black spinel, and it is just glistening under the light. That's why I'm moving those around so you can tell how sparkly they are. They are very teeny tiny, but the way they're cut will definitely add an extra something to the projects that these end up going into. Oh, I love how this bead mat is coming along. I always love seeing how the entire mat transforms over the course of these collection reveals with all the beautiful colors and how wonderfully curated everything is and pulled together. And you can already see there's a great mix of the reds, of course, in all different tones, but also a lot of complementary and contrasting colors to go with the red in both brights and also some neutrals. So I think it's a really nice balance. And that brings us to our findings section. The first item is in this bag, and this is a Tiara Cast Swallow Bird Charm. There's 1 piece included. So we have some high quality findings to go with our high quality beads. Tiara Cast is such a great brand. Beautiful detail in the wings, lots of movement to the shape. It is double-sided, smooth to the touch, and has a really good solid feel. The next items in this section are these 2 Tiara Cast Apple Blossom links. There's 2 pieces included in the bag. They are actually the same links, but they're different on either side. Here is the one side, and then here is the other, as you can see, and they have the 2 loops, one on either side, so that you can use these components in all different types of jewelry making, whether you're using these to connect strands of a necklace or earrings or pretty much anything that you think of. But these are also very well done, beautiful detail and feel. The last item in our findings section is in this bag. These are the Rose Montes. There's 24 pieces included, And I actually just started playing with some of these Monties recently. I do have a new bracelet tutorial I hope to come back with in the near future. These are used often in bead embroidery, but you can also use them in bead weaving projects. Those are fiery, aren't they? I'm moving them around because you can see how reflective they are. Super shiny. These have the silver hardware on them and that bright, flashy, fiery red. So this brings us to our last section, saving some of the best for last, in my opinion, especially the very last item that you're going to see. But first, in our Swarovski section, we have these 3mm crystal bicones. There's 20 pieces inside. Just gotta love the sparkle on these. I can tell this variety has an AB finish, and I'm getting lots of hints of pink and also some warm light orange or topaz. We also have a beautiful selection of 4mm crystal bicone beads. There's 20 pieces inside this bag. Gorgeous selection, very bright. Another lovely shade of berry or pomegranate red with an AB finish. Lots of metallic sparkle going on. We also have another size. This is a bag containing some 6mm Swarovski crystal bicones, also 20 pieces inside. Absolutely stunning, fiery, bright ruby red, delicious 6mm bicones. Precision cut, you just can't beat Swarovski. Love that we received all different sizes of the bicones, so we have an assortment of things to play with. And are you ready for the last item, everybody? Are you ready? Are you really ready? So here we have the pièce de résistance, the 25 by 18mm Swarovski crystal fancy cut oval stone in a brilliant shade of red that we must take out of the bag to really appreciate. The crowning jewel of our collection, everybody. Here she is in all her brilliant and flashy glory. This is going to have to go into something special. It is a substantial rock, I'm going to call it. Here's a look at the coating on the back. Very clean and well done, of course, which is what we expect from Swarovski. And just immaculately cut, just showing you all the different angles so you can see how fiery that is. Love the way that this catches the light. Absolutely stunning. What a great way to wrap up this Poppy Fields collection with something beautiful like that. Definitely screaming out to be bezeled, and fortunately we have tons of seed beads and other components to help out with something like that. So plenty of things to work with in this month's collection as usual, everything being wonderful quality and well thought out and so different from any of their past collections too. They're all a little bit different in their own way. But these are a great example of the types of things that you can expect in their collections and how they are all pulled together. As usual, I think they knocked it out of the park, but that is no surprise to me. These are truly one of my favorite things to unbox every month for you guys. And if you've been around a while, you know that's something that I do pretty often. So once again, I will leave the link to the Poppy Fields collection right down below the video. These collections do have a tendency to sell out pretty quickly, so if you're really interested in it, you might want to go ahead and jump on it as soon as you can. If you miss out on it right after this initial launch, they do have a waiting list. You can add your email to that, and they will send you an email once they replenish their stock. Like I mentioned before, they also have a number of other past collections that are still available, so definitely check those out while you are perusing their site. And if you'd like to get a closer look at the types of contents for any of those collections, you can check out my playlist where I've shared a video similar to this for each and every one of the collections that they have released so far. One final reminder that this is not a subscription box, so purchasing this one today will not start a subscription. You are free to pick and choose which collections you would like to pick up, which I happen to think is a really great feature. And you're also free to shop on their site for any of these particular things individually if you'd rather do that. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed checking out this collection up close and personal and getting an idea to see if it is right for you. I can't wait to start creating with these awesome contents. And just like I usually do, once I've had a chance to play around with these components, I will definitely come back and share future finished pieces as well as possibly some brand new tutorials inspired by the collection. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear what you think of this month's collection, and I know that Eureka Crystal Beads would love to hear your thoughts as well. I really appreciate you guys being with me. This has certainly brightened my day, and I hope it's brightened yours as well in turn, just being able to take a look at some of these beautiful things and maybe getting inspired by some of these bold and summery colors. Until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. I hope you stay healthy and creative, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can check out the information section below this video for links to all my social media handles, recommended products, and my shop and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching.